Go.
Welcome back, MW fam.
It's your girl Mia,
It's your boy Waylon.
and we're gonna be talking about
Our wedding date.
our wedding date. I know
Yep,
y'all have been waiting for this moment. I know everybody has been asking us like crazy, and we are gonna be talking about our wedding today, finally.
yep. It's finally here, guys, and we're here to announce when it's going to be and our updated details on the wedding.
Yes, so as y'all know, it was like a little bit delayed, which honestly, y'all started asking us when our wedding was gonna be like the day we got engaged.
Right.
So it's just like give us a second, we're getting there. But we finally did get the details figured out. We still have a lot of stuff to plan, but we did set a date, we did set a venue, and we have figured out the main details of our wedding, which is very exciting. I'm super excited about it. Waylon, are you excited?
I'm super excited, guys. I'm pumped.
Are
So
you?
basically,
Sorry, go ahead.
guys, we switched a lot of things around of what we told y'all we was gonna do.
I don't even remember what we told them we were gonna
We
do.
basically told them we wasn't gonna have brides or grooms.
Oh, okay. So, we actually did decide to do bridesmaids and groomsmen. It's gonna be, I don't know what y'all consider traditional, but like it's gonna be a little closer to traditional than we said before initially. So we are planning on doing 5 and 5 bridesmaids and groomsmen. What else?
That's
Should we
really.
say the date? Like we haven't said the date
Oh
yet.
yeah, we gotta tell you guys the date. So the official wedding date is
May 11th,
May 11th.
2024.
Yes.
So,
I mean, if we get hair off the mic a little bit.
okay, I didn't
Yeah.
even know it was on there.
Yeah, May
Um,
11th, 2024. Um, we feel like that was the best, date for both of us,
mhm,
working around her schedule and of course family schedule.
yeah,
We feel like we're in a rock and roll on May 11th, 2024.
yeah, and that's what, like 6 or 7 months away.
Yeah, and it's coming pretty fast already.
It's,
October's already almost over, man.
yeah,
How
it's
do you feel
really,
about it?
I just think it's gonna be here before we know it, and that kind of stresses me out. Not because I'm getting married, I'm super excited to get married, but because we do have a lot of like stuff to plan and like book, and not that we haven't done most of that already, but like we do have a lot to prepare for. And there's so many little tiny details with weddings that you don't even think about. That's just
Right,
like, oh, like it's not stressful, it's fun, but it's also just like little details everywhere
right.
that I have to figure out.
Are you pumped for it though?
No,
Like,
I really am. Like I have been like pretty much every single day I'm like now that we set a date and we know where we're doing it and how it's going to be, every single day I wake up I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm getting married." Like I'm so excited.
it's pretty awesome to
Yeah, and I just
know
like,
that we actually have a date.
you know what is also exciting? To know that like you're you really want to marry this person and like not have any doubts,
Yeah,
you
I
know?
feel the same way. Um, I haven't had that one doubt about the wedding, or like, how some people like have like a regret, or not like a
Yeah.
regret, but like they made like a bad decision
Yeah, or
and
like
it's too
fear.
early, or like I'm scared or not
Yeah.
ready for it. But we're a believer of Christ, and we feel like that God has provided everything for us to get to this position, and we're ready to rock and roll. So
Yeah. I think we're in the right place and it's definitely God's timing. And yeah, with all that being said, I'm just like super excited and I'm also really excited to share it with y'all.
right.
Um but anyways, are we going to talk about the venue?
We don't really want to give too many details of it, but yeah, we could
Okay.
discuss a little bit of it. Like, y'all know it's gonna be in Florida. Well, if y'all didn't know, now y'all know we're gonna have it in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
At the beach. It's gonna be a beach wedding. I'm not sure if you guys knew that, but now you do.
Yeah.
What else, Mia?
I mean that was mainly what I was going to say about like the venue, but like it's when he says like a beach wedding, like it's going to be on the beach. So
Yeah,
like
on the beach.
I mean, in my opinion, that's like very simple. You don't have to like do as much decorating and planning. But like there still is stuff like, of course, flowers and makeup and hair, and just so many things. But like, I have honestly, I didn't think of a beach wedding until I met Waylon. And since we've been together, we have talked about doing that. And I was kind of skeptical of it at first, but now I'm like, this is like the best way to go. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so happy we're doing that because I just think it's going to be like, it'll take a lot of weight off our shoulders, not having to plan every single little tiny
Right, like
detail.
the regular weddings that people do. They gotta
Yes.
decorate. They gotta
Like,
do
what's our
everything.
centerpieces going to be?
Yeah.
What's our wedding cake? Like, oh, also, I think we already said this in a past video, but we're going to do our reception back home
Yep.
so that we
I
can
was gonna get
have,
to that right after
oh,
you.
okay,
You're good.
sorry.
You're good.
So that we can have like friends, like more friends come because we know that people are busy and they may not be able to travel that far at that time to come to our wedding. And so that gives them the option to like celebrate with us back
Right.
home.
And
So
our reception, if you're not lit, you can't get in
that is
because
very true. If you're not ready to
we
party,
turn it up, and if you are gonna judge, you're not gonna be the grudge. So adios, cause us
yeah,
youngsters, we finna turn up
I'll be
just for the
21.
one time though,
You hear me?
huh?
I said I'll be 21.
Yeah, she'll be 21, so we gonna enjoy our day, have a good time with that reception. We're
Yeah.
gonna make it pretty big, man. It's gonna be
It's
very
gonna be,
openly invited.
when we say a celebration, we mean a celebration.
It's gonna be pretty. We're gonna try. Well, we don't know how the outcome's gonna be now, but if we got 10 people there, we turn up with 10 people.
Yep.
If
All
we
10
got
of
100
us.
people there, we turn up with 100 people.
Mm-hmm.
We're not really betting on us to have a lot of people, but it's gonna be pretty open invite to people that we associate with, not just our best friends. So
Yeah. That'll be super fun.
and it's gonna be filmed too, so y'all know when we make films, it's gonna be a banger.
Mhm.
Everything that we film, we try to make it a banger.
Yeah, that's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
But there's still like little kinks and stuff. Not even kinks, just things that I need to figure out about like who I want to do my makeup, like what kind of flowers we want. We've picked out like our main colors for the venue, which is great because it gives me something to go off of. But yeah, like some of the small details are like not completely set in stone. But exciting news also is that I'm going to look for my dress the first weekend of November. So that's coming up very soon. I'm so excited to get my dress, but I do not know how I'm going to hide it from Waylon for that many months.
Gosh, tell her she has to do that. Like, I cannot see your dress.
I know that.
Like, that's a big no.
You know how I am with surprises.
I don't care. Like, I don't want to see it. I'm calling the wedding off if I see your dress.
Remember when I bought you those tickets to the Alabama game?
You couldn't hold the water at all.
Okay, so I bought him tickets to his favorite like college football team, and it's actually this weekend. But I was gonna surprise him for his birthday, but I bought them in July, and I was like, I cannot do this. And so I literally told him in like August, like a month before his birthday, and I was like,
you actually told me the same week you bought them.
I did?
Yes, it wasn't even actually. It wasn't even a full day. You told me that same day you bought them.
No, not the same day.
Well, a couple of days.
I held it in for a couple weeks, I want to say.
No, the time your dad was going to eat, and you told me, like, not even, it was 2 days.
It was eating me up.
Literally, y'all ate that Sunday. You told me that Tuesday.
Okay, well, it was eating me up for a couple days. It felt like a couple months. But I had to tell him. And so it's going to be so hard for me to sit here and not tell him any details of my wedding dress.
It's not going to be hard because I'm not going to ask you. I was asking
it's not about you asking me. It'll be in my mind, and I'll be like, Waylon, guess
I don't
what my
want to
wedding
know.
dress looks like?
I don't want to know. It's a surprise. And
I know.
y'all, it's the biggest question she always asks me if I'm going to cry. And I told her, don't be disappointed if I don't cry because I'm just not a crybaby. I don't cry about things like that.
Guys, I'm calling bullcrap on that.
I told.
Remember this moment. I want you guys to remember this moment because I really am convinced that he's going to cry. I know for a fact.
Like,
once it gets to the point and I'm walking down the aisle, there will be tears.
All right. It's going to be, I feel like in the moment, I don't know, but like me thinking right now, am I going to cry?
Yeah, You thinking about it right now?
I'm not gonna be like shocked, but like, am I gonna cry?
No,
I
but
don't
you
know.
will. But he will. I know he will.
See, you're putting it in my head, so you try to make me
No,
think
that's
about it.
not true. It's just like that's just how it goes. You don't expect to cry. Every man says they're not going to, and then it's just emotional. It's an emotional moment. Like
Yeah.
it's the.
If you make me mad for the win, I probably won't cry.
How would I make you mad? We're not even supposed to see each other
Yeah,
that
we're
day.
not gonna see each other.
Speaking of that, are we doing a first look? Do you know what that is?
Well, we're gonna do the first look before the wedding.
Some people do that. A lot of people do that.
No, I want to see you walking now.
Okay, so the first time you're gonna see me is when I walk down the
Yeah.
aisle. Okay.
I don't know if
I'm
we
fine with
at a
that.
beach. I don't know if we're gonna do a first look,
Yeah, I feel you on that.
but it's gonna be epic. Like
It's gonna
it's gonna be
be
crazy.
great.
We don't know how many guests we're gonna have. We're just sending out invitations to close family, close
Yeah.
friends.
That part's hard.
Yeah, that part's hard, and we don't know who's officially coming or not. Like we don't know who can and can't.
Yeah.
So we might have, like I said, we might have 10 people, we might have 40 people. We
Right.
don't know exactly how many people's coming. We're just winging this thing, you know. It's about us, so we're really not worried about who's there and who's not there. I mean, of course, we want the special people in our lives there, but we're not too much worried about it. We're just gonna focus on each other because this is the life, you know, we want, you know, us, you know, our future family, and this is what it's all about. I mean, if we were getting married, just us at the courthouse, no one else will really be there. You know, it really doesn't matter.
And it's not that we don't want people there. We would love for people to experience it with us, but it's more our moment. And if you want to be there to witness it, then we would be happy for you to be
Right.
there.
We're not putting our emotions out there. If you won't show up, we're gonna be as upset and sad and let it ruin our wedding. We don't want to look
Nothing
around.
will ruin my day.
Right. We don't want to look around and be like, oh, so and so's not here. I'm disappointed. And like we don't want that to be the case of our wedding. We want it to be like just about us. And if the seats are empty, so be it, you know?
Yeah.
So
Honestly,
be it.
I mean,
we'll be recording it so y'all will be able to see it. We know y'all will probably want to be there because y'all have literally been following us and watching us. So we'll know y'all will want to be there. And yes, the big question is going to be filmed. Yes, it's going to be filmed. We're going to hire us a video team and we're going to get this thing rolling for sure.
Yeah.
I just burped. If y'all heard that in the mic, I'm so sorry.
I don't. What else is there? Is there anything else?
That's really it for this this session of the wedding. We just want to release the date.
There will be more details, but yeah, that's like the main things we know right now, and we were so excited to like fill y'all in on that. And yeah, like I've been really ready to like get all that out because there's been a lot of planning going on lately.
Right.
And yeah.
And guys, we're in the middle of making a podcast. That's why y'all kind of see us sitting like this.
Yeah.
We got these little cheap mics on or whatever, try to just get the feel of it and see how it rolls.
We're getting there. There's been so much. I always say that. Y'all are probably tired of me saying that, but there's been so much going on lately.
It's always so much going on in everyone's lives. So like, I really don't want to say that as much because everyone has so much going on. Yeah. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like life is pretty fast, you know.
I agree. Yeah. But, you know, I just like to say that because it is true.
Right.
But we're working on getting everything together for a podcast, which I'm super excited about because I love to talk. And Waylon loves to talk. I
love to talk too, so y'all gonna hear me a lot. We really hope you guys enjoyed this session of us explaining a little bit about our wedding. If y'all want to know more, comment down below. We'll talk about it a little more, you know, more details. But really, that's really it. All we want to talk about. You got anything else?
No.
We might have a couple more topics like this, if this mic sounds good or if this looks good and comes out to be well before we get our podcast set up. Because guys, that's a lot, you know?
Yeah,
that's a lot to do, and we really want to get videos out to y'all before we wait. Pranks are still on the roll, but pranks are more. We're trying to do like more, less cheesy pranks, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Because we're getting so old and it's getting so like old at the same time. It's getting old and we're getting old. And we know you guys love it, but TikTok is where we do all our pranks at and reactions. Because it's so quick and easy to do on the phone. And setting up a camera nowadays is so hard to do.
It definitely is.
It's still hard. Like we filmed pranks before we filmed them, so like we just scratched it or it wasn't a good reaction. There's times we've done that so many times, but we love producing content on YouTube. This is our first love, you know, forever be our first love, and we have to get back at it on here like we used to, and we promise we will. So
Yeah, but we're also just rebranding ourselves right now, which I'm pretty
Definitely.
sure y'all have picked up on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a new era.
It is a new era for us, and we hope you guys are here to rock and roll with it.
Yes.
It's going to be a better era at that. Y'all gonna, I mean, we're gonna have a family soon, guys. Sooner or later, y'all gonna see two little kids probably sitting here running around or something. I mean,
Don't
we're just,
rush it.
I'm not rushing it. I said sooner or later. That's after marriage.
I know, I'm just messing with
I'm
you.
just saying, like, you guys are gonna be here for a long time, so y'all gonna be able to see a lot of things. Every process we go through, you guys are gonna go through because this is our life, man. We created this lifestyle and we're gonna live it, and we love it. Until we stop loving it, we're gonna. I mean, I think it's not fair for us to stop for y'all. Uh, I don't think it's fair for us to just quit, anything right
Yeah.
now, because y'all like follow us for so long. So I don't think it's time for us to just give everything up anytime soon. So that's really everything I have to say.
Yeah, me too.
All right, guys. I guess you're checking out this video. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it.
What?
I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to get her to exit the video.
Peace. Is
All
that
right,
what I
guys.
say
We'll see
now?
y'all in the next episode. Peace. Love
Peace.
y'all.